So today we have the vampire hunter Blade taking on Spider-Man. Who wins? Well, let's find out. So, Blade. Eric Brooks' mom got bit by a vampire while she was pregnant with him. Because of this, he's half vampire. Due to being half vampire, he has superhuman physical attributes, acute senses, accelerated healing, and the ability to sense the supernatural. He does have a thirst for human blood, but he takes this serum to temporarily kill the thirst. He can see in complete darkness and hear and smell things at great distances. He's strong enough to lift about 6 to 10 tons. He can easily dodge bullets consistently. His healing factor is great, but he can't regrow lost limbs, and he's unaffected by sunlight, silver, and garlic, unlike other regular vampires. He's a master martial artist. His fighting style is a mixture of boxing, capoeira, eskrima, jeet kune do. I probably just butchered that, my bad. Hapkido, jiu-jitsu, Shotokan karate, kung fu, and ninjutsu. He's also a expert marksman and swordsman as well. He wears a Kevlar body armor for extra protection, and he carries a small arsenal of weapons like the teakwood daggers, automatic and semi-automatic guns that use garlic-filled silver bullets, and an acid-etched sword that's made from titanium as his primary weapon. And in the other corner, we have Spider-Man. Peter Parker was bitten by a radioactive spider that enhanced his physical attributes severely, gave him a nice healing factor, his spidey sense, and the ability to crawl on walls and ceilings. His spidey sense acts as a sixth sense and it alerts him when he's about to get hit, increasing his reaction time tremendously. He's a great fighter, creating his own fighting style that perfectly uses his spider-like abilities called the Way of the Spider. His only weapon is his web shooters that helps him with transportation, escape, and can shoot web-like bullets to daze his enemies. He created these, and smarter people like Tony Stark and Reed Richards couldn't figure out how until Peter told them. He has consistently dodged point-blank machine gun fire due to his spidey sense and his superhuman agility and reflexes. It's said that he's as fast as machine gun fire, and he's known as the most agile character in the MCU. He's strong enough to lift over 10 tons with ease. He's once lifted 50 tons while under a very stressful situation. He is vulnerable to bladed and piercing weapons such as swords, knives, bullets, wounds, all that great stuff. And he's a founding member of the Avengers. He has battled and defeated enemies such as the Lizard and Venom, villains who are stronger than he is. So physically, Spider-Man takes it. He's slightly better in every way except durability, and that's because of Blade's armor, and it's still close. Fighter, Blade takes it. Spider-Man is no slouch, but Blade uses a combination of many martial arts styles in his fighting style. So, Blade, he's the better fighter. He has his superhuman acute senses, a deadly arsenal, more durable due to his body armor, and his nice healing factor, while Spider-Man is physically better overall. He has his web shooters, his spidey sense, nice healing factor, and he's scientifically smarter. So, Spider Man's better physicality will come into play quickly as he overpowers Blade early on. Blade is more skilled, but Peter is faster, and with his spidey sense, he's going to dodge most of Blade's attacks. Blade is fast enough to dodge Spider Man's web shooters, and if he is webbed up, he's strong enough to break free. Blade's arsenal is meant to kill vampires, but it will still hurt Peter, especially the sword, since Spider Man is vulnerable to bladed weapons. The only problem is that he has to hit him, and he will be able to a couple of times. Spider Man's way of winning is knocking Blade out, and with his greater strength, he'll be able to eventually as well. It's going to be hard for either of them to win due to their nice healing factors. After a long and intense battle, I believe Spider Man gets the win, and here's why. He wins because Blade will have to hit Spider Man with a lethal blow with his sword. And with Peter's spidey sense, it's going to be harder for him to land a lethal blow than it will be for Spider-Man to knock him out. Spider-Man wins a solid 7 out of 10 times. Like and subscribe, all the great stuff.